A few days ago, I recorded a video called Oracle, the trend line won't hold. And that video was all about my high conviction on this trend line breaking down. And I gave you many different reasons of why I believe that this will not hold. Now, the trend line is officially broken. We are below that level. It is Friday. Unless we, break out above 140 level and close a very bullish weekly candle, this rejection is solid. We also went over a few things like their debt story, who is going to pay these backlogs, and there's a lot of negative news behind it, and there's a lot of information out there. And if you do want to dig in a little bit more, you can go back to my video and watch that one more time. But today, I just want to give you an update from the technical side. Let's discuss what is the path forward for this chart. Now, before we dig into the technicals, I do want to mention one thing. The stock market absolutely hates uncertainty, and Oracle is as uncertain as a company can get. We do not know what happens to the backlog. We do not know how they recover from this entire debt story that they have created. So when we are looking at the charts, we're just playing with the probabilities of the best places to purchase or sell or take advantage of these short-term swings. I personally might never touch this stock, but as a trader, it's our job to understand the technicals and keep an eye out, because out of 365 days, there might be one day where Oracle gives you the best risk reward entry for an amazing trade. So let's jump on it. Let's review what we discussed on our last call. I created this level here, and I was mentioning that this is a double bottom which will get swept, and you add that trend line on top of it, and it is even more enticing that the market sweeps this level. So that is done. Given that we have seen this 50% drawdown from the top, let me show you that. The previous swing high, we are down about 52%, and that happened within 1.5 month time period. So it is a very short time frame where this happened. So the likelihood of us reversing here for at least a dead cat bounce is pretty high. Now, I was hoping that we continue lower and push below this previous low, which is at about 118.86. So I will say $119 area. I was really hoping that we sweep that level this morning. And if we could do that, plus the 50%, and at that point it will be a 54% drawdown from the previous high, that would give us a very good entry for a dead cat bounce, so we can get maybe 15-20% from there. And this is why you can watch these charts for the best possible entries, but you don't have to trade them. Now, what I think could happen here is there's a high chance that we reverse from here and bounce to retest this previous trend line, right? Maybe for a leg lower or whatnot. And that will be very similar to what happened over here, where we created a double bottom and then ran up, eventually swept that low. So there's a chance that we create this double bottom before sweeping this level, jump back up somewhere, and then sweep that low again in the next few months. So this process will continue for months to come. There is no way that Oracle just bottoms out right here. It's going to take time. It's going to take a few earnings before we can get some assurance of where the company is headed. And in that time frame, liquidity is the game. This chart will go from one liquidity zone to another. So far, we're getting a decent bounce this morning today. Let's zoom out to the weekly chart here and see the path forward. Let me zoom in a little bit here. As I mentioned, 119 area might be a really good area for a liquidity sweep. And then the next level I see is $100. Now, if we can tear through the $100 area, that would be even better. I mean, that might not happen right away, but I do see a situation where that happens down the road, because 100 is also a very big psychological number. If you guys remember the bottom on CrowdStrike back in 2022, that was also around that area. Oh, the stocks did a split, so it doesn't show here. But that was also around $100 area. But long story short, I'm here to once again help you and hold your hand through this process and let you know that there is no urgency to enter Oracle stock. Only enter in the highest probability areas, because you do not know how far down it can go. And if you're stuck in a drawdown of 20-30% for 3 years, you are losing so much compounding on your money. Don't get stuck on one ticker symbol. Do not marry it. Do not get emotionally attached to it. Look at the broader holistic picture. There are tons and tons of tickers and stocks out there that you can do the fundamental research within like an hour using AI or whatnot, and you can understand that there might be a better risk reward. You can do mathematical models now that we were not able to do 5 years ago. Stuff that retirement account with as much cash as possible into low cost ETFs. But when it comes to your side money that you just want to grow, only take the highest probability trades where you're not sitting through massive drawdowns. That is not a place you want to be stuck in. A bear market for 2 to 3 years with all your cash in there and you don't even know which company survived. Don't do that to yourself. We found a trade a few days ago in Adobe. I think within 20 days, I'm up 18% on that. And if you compare that to SPY, you get 10% a year. So 18% in 20 days is amazing. A few months ago, I took a trade on Oscar, got over 100% in 3 months. And then before that, last year, 2025, I took a trade on Ethereum. It was 140, 150% in 3 to 4 months. Be patient. Those are the only trades your money should get involved with. So if you find yourself being stuck into trades for months with drawdowns and you don't think you have the patience or you have the ability to find the right tickers at the right price points, and you're just somebody who FOMOs into most stocks that pop up on Twitter, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to help you, walk you through different charts, walk you through different tickers so you can understand what are the best probability setups in the market. We're not going to take a trade every week, every month, but when we do hit, when we do find the right entry, we'll make probably pretty decent amount of money compared to what everybody else is talking about, right? So with that said, hope you found value in this video. Please like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching.